First of all, welcome to our school, and we're the IB students. My name is Sudanaz. I'm really nice to meet you. Our first question was that we all know that applications to the American universities are really hard. So, what would your best advice be for us for the applications?
Thanks today. That's a great question. I would say my advice would be yourself and find your story. Think about something that represents who you are and your passion for what you want to study, what you want to do, and explains why you're following the path that you're following and what you've done so far to do that. So that would be my advice. If you can boil that story down to a single sentence of who you are and what represents you, then I think that's a really good starting place.
Thank you for your answer. And my second question was going to be that we all know that we should get good IB scores and AP scores in our exams, but what kind of extracurricular activities are schools looking for?
Yeah, I think about what your major or the topic area that you want to study is, and I think show that you're pursuing that passion, your interest in that. That can be taking EDX or Coursera courses and expanding your skill set. That can be also doing a project at home or in your community or school related to that. I think you mentioned you're interested in CS or AI, for example. And so that could mean, taking one of the data science or AI courses and then choosing a research question and investigating it on your own with one of your teachers or a mentor. If it's mechanical engineering, it's building that skill set and showing you can develop things on your own. Build a robot at home in your school and test it and iterate.
So hello again, I'm Erdem and thanks for coming. I would like to ask a question on behalf of every mechanical engineer wannabe or aspiring mechanical engineering students. So what could you think of a humanitarian service in terms of mechanical engineering could be like? Sorry for my bad English.
So I think you have to think about what a mechanical engineer does. A mechanical engineer solves problems, comes up with ideas, designs, and iterates that design and tests it. So think about the different things that you can do to develop your skills there, whether it's design thinking, learning how to make a design, testing things, building things. So electronics, coding is always actually really important now for any sort of engineering. So having a coding base, and then also learning how you can apply your ideas and test them. So find a problem in your school or your community that you think you can solve, or whether it's FRC, think about what can you learn from FRC and robotics and apply that to another situation. So those are the types of things we want to see you do. No.
So do colleges appreciate also innovation or trying new things towards coding, programming, or designing robots? Like, for example, the implementation of AI in terms of programming or algorithms? What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. We like to see any new technology applied to learning. So AI and robotics is a really interesting field. Augmented and autonomous robotics is also a really interesting field that I think AI has a lot of applications in. So anytime you can be testing something new, exploring, creating, I think that's really interesting to us.